Texas All-Star Wrestling. Steve Stack here at ringside with the United States Heavyweight Champion Chavo Guerrero. We'll talk to Chavo in just a moment. I'll tell you, fans, that the American forces here today on Texas All-Star Wrestling, the Masked Mysterious Hood, and a whole lot more. And that whole lot more is the title defense. That Chavo Guerrero today puts this title on the line against the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. And Chavo, we want to congratulate you once again on winning that title. I know you defended in California this past week, and you're back here in Texas, and tonight you defended against the Golden Boy, Mike Golden.
That's right, Steve. You know, it's a big burden on your shoulders being the United States Heavyweight Champion. You have to travel all over not only the United States, but all over the world. And like you said, I was in California. But today, I'm going to be right here on television, and I will be making my first defense of the title in San Antonio. And I want to personally thank all the people that were out there at the Battle of the Alamo, Steve, that supported me. And like I was telling Rapido, I wish I could have gone up and shaken everybody's hand personally, but I'm doing it over the television. Thank you very much, and I'm going to do my best to represent the United States.
Well, it's going to be a great fight when you get in the ring with the Golden Boy. You got to look out for that figure 4 leg lock.
Well, evidently, he's got to be a tough competitor, and I'm not taking him lightly at all. And it's going to be a tough match, and I'm hoping to retain the title, of course, but in no way, shape, or form am I taking this match not serious.
Thank you very much, Chavo. We look forward to seeing you in the ring here on Texas All-Star Wrestling with that big main event today. Comes up later on. Playing together with a combination wrestling program right here in Austin at the City Coliseum on Sunday, October the 20th. The first bell will sound at 8 o'clock. Our main event on the 20th will be a battle royal with all the wrestlers coming back for that main event. It's over the top rope to the floor to be eliminated. Last man left picks up the big check, and he will be the Austin City Coliseum Battle Royal Champion for that night. But before then, ladies and gentlemen, from Halstead Street, Chicago, the one-man gang comes into the ring to take on Big Bubba from Texas All-Star Wrestling. The Golden Boy, Mike Golden, will have Fantasy in his corner as he takes on the Iceman King Parsons. Jack Victory comes into Austin. He battles it out with Brian Adiz and other great wrestling stars and matches. Advance tickets on sale at the Austin Food Market. And don't miss Texas All-Star Wrestling and world-class wrestling together right here at the City Coliseum on Sunday, October the 20th, 8 o'clock starting time. It's the Golden Boy, Mike Golden.
That's right, Austin, Texas. You know, this is some big event they're having down here. You know, world-class wrestling and Texas All-Star Wrestling. Iceman Parsons, one-man gang, Brian Adias, and Jack Victory. That ought to be something to see. I can't wait to see one-man gang put Bubba away, because I know one-man gang promised me when he was here last time he was going to put Bubba away for good. Now there's a man that's coming in here named Iceman Parsons, the king of world-class wrestling, the master of the Soul Patrol. You know what I mean? Well, I'm going to tell you something, Jack. I'm the class of Texas All-Star Wrestling, and I'm going to see to it, boy, that you don't come in here and run roughshod over me, because I'm going to represent this place just like I live. You know what I mean, boy? And this, I'm going to tell you something, Steve. I'm tired of people saying that Fantasy interferes on my matches, that she hands me a purse, that she throws powder in somebody's face. Hey, I don't need that to beat you, boy. Austin.
Presenting one full 10-minute time limit from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 220 pounds, Jim Powell. His partner from Albany, Georgia, weighing 229 3/4 pounds, the current USA Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Georgia Strongman, Dale Veasey. And their opponent from the USA, weighing at a combined weight of 465 pounds, John Michael Paul Diamond, the American Force. One full 10-minute time limit.
Well, there you have the introductions, ladies and gentlemen, the exciting American Force. And what an ovation they got as they were introduced here by Bill Merriman. They go up against Jim Powell and Bill Veasey. And here with me on Texas All-Star Wrestling is Tom Jones. Tom, it's nice to see you again.
Well, it's good to be up here with you once again, Steve. I've been kind of laying out a little bit. I'm opening up a wrestling school, and I want all the people to know about it.
Well, I know the shape you're in. You're not looking for just anybody as a professional wrestler. You want those athletes, the guys that got the skill and the know-how.
Yes, well, anyone that plays football or someone that maybe was in gymnastics, boxing or whatever, something like that. You have to be some kind of an athlete at some time.
I know they can get hold of you at Texas All-Star Wrestling. Phone number is 736-6501. And I'm sure that they'll get a lot of good experience from Tom Jones.
Yes, I hope to do. Just go ahead and give a call, and I'll be here.
But Tom, also, I know you've been enjoying watching the exciting matches here on Texas All-Star Wrestling.
Well, right now I'm enjoying this match going on. I'm watching the American Force, and those guys are really good.
Tom, we'll see if we can get all the athletes that want to be professional wrestlers give you a call. And good luck to you on your wrestling school. If we can help you anyway, let us know.
Thank you. I'd like to say hello to all the fans out there.
Thank you very much, Tom Jones. Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Jones, and a great teacher of wrestling he is. 736-6501 and ask for Tom Jones, and we'll make sure that he gets the message for you. Back in the ring, the American Force. It's Paul Diamond in front with a bear hug on Jim Powell here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. Don't forget our main event later on. USA heavyweight champion Chavo Guerrero will defend his title against the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. And speaking about that title defense, here comes a man right now that is going to watch from up here with me, Al Madril.
Aren't you glad I'm here, Steve Stack? You know, I'm back here by proper demand as usual. I want to come out here and talk to all these people because I know they like to listen to me. They don't want to hear you.
Look at that. John Michaels with a nice suplex there as he had Jim Powell over Powell as a leg over that bottom rope.
Of course, you told everybody that the American Force are the ex-champions, right?
I didn't mention that, but I believe that everybody knows that your hood used a chair to win that title.
Oh, Steve, here you go again. You do that to me every time I come up here. Now, either you're going to talk to me right or I'm going to walk off here, and I know you don't want that.
Well, let's pick up the action in this match. Here comes the Georgia Strongman. You know, this guy does some bad things in the ring, but I like the way he wrestles. I'll give him credit.
Hey, you've got to like it whether you like it or not, Stack. This man is a champion. He's a junior heavyweight champion.
Look at Michaels. What a flip. Super kick. Oh, what an exciting move. You see Michaels get up on the chest of the Georgia Strongman, Veasey, flip high in the air, come standing up, and then the super kick had Veasey out of the ring. You won't see that anywhere else but the American Force.
Oh, I can't put them down, Stack. They were former champions. They are a great team, but they're nothing compared to my hood. You know that they're the champions. They beat not only the Fantastics, but they beat the American Force in one night. Now, can the Force ever say something like that?
Well, you say they beat the Fantastics. That's because the Fantastics didn't arrive because of the weather.
Don't start using and finding excuses for the Fantastics. They didn't show up because they know the Hoods are the greatest team in the world. And what did the American Force do? They put up their belts and they lost them.
Oh, did you see Dale Veasey pick up Shawn Michaels, dropped him straight down, and tags out now. Here comes Jim Powell. Madril later on. Chavo Guerrero puts his U.S. heavyweight championship on the line against the Golden Boy.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing right now, Stack, and everybody listening to me right now. Chavo Guerrero is not going to go through that match, and he's not going to retain that belt. He's not going to be nothing.
How do you know that?
I got a little surprise for Mr. Guerrero.
What kind of surprise do you have?
That's none of your business.
Oh, Michaels dropped down again by Dale Veasey. Well, Madril claiming he has a surprise for Chavo Guerrero today. As you see, Veasey with that quick snap has Michaels down for a count of 2 here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. Michaels bouncing off the rope. Veasey in front. Oh, this time Michaels just slides down the back. Powell comes in and kicks him off. It would have been 1, 2, 3 if it hadn't have been for Jim Powell, and now the Georgia Strongman is kicking. Tags out. In comes Jim Powell, who just saved Veasey a moment ago. Powell with big forearms. Powell lifts Michaels into the rope. Powell with an elbow knocks him down. Powell covers him up. Here's the count. Oh, the American Force, Shawn Michaels, he kicks out again. That's underneath that one. There's another super kick. Another super kick from Shawn Michaels. There's a tag. In comes Paul Diamond.
Those
super kicks look a little illegal to me there, Steve.
Oh, they look legal to this with the flat part of the foot. Look at Paul Diamond. Veasey drop kicked out of the ring. The head of Powell slammed into the turnbuckle. Off the rope. Oh, Michaels is up on the rope as Diamond and Powell standing. Michaels flies through the air. There's that parachute move. I'll tell you, he gets so high, he should have a parachute on. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because the exciting American force just started out today here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. They're on their way up here. Madril politely steps out of the way. Paul Diamond. Whoa. What teamwork. Great victory.
Well, thank you, Steve. You know, we got beat for those belts. We don't necessarily agree with the way it happened.
I don't either.
The fact that we did get beat, we learned a lesson. The teamwork's still there. We're just cutting down back to the basics a little bit, trying to limit some mistakes. But the belts are in our sights. We're on our way back. We're not going to stop till you see those belts are on our waist again.
Well, what a move you make there, Shawn Michaels. And what you flipped off of Veasey, and then that one that you fly so high in the air, I think you ought to have a parachute on.
Thank you, Steve. No parachute, because when I come off that for the last time, it's going to be on one of the hoods, and it's going to be for our title, Steve. So we're not trying to overspill milk. What's done is done. That's fine. Hoods, be ready, because American force is coming back more aggressive and tougher than we've ever been before. We're coming back. We're coming back now.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Good to see you here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. The American Force, Shawn Michaels and Paul Diamond. Stay tuned because Ernie Ladd is coming up against the Battle of the Alamo 85 this week. And we've got it for you. First, you're going to see the big cat, Ernie Ladd, against Kamala. And following that, it's a one-man gang taking on Big Bubba. So let's go to the Freeman Coliseum and pick it up. He goes after Ladd quickly. Big chop by Kamala, and down goes the big cat, Ernie Ladd. Big kick from Kamala. Coming up yet, ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. Heavyweight Championship, Ted DiBiase defending that title against Chavo Guerrero here on Texas All-Star Wrestling at the Freeman Coliseum. Plus, we're going to show you that big Battle Royal winner. It's coming up. $100,000 winner takes all. It's still here to come on Texas All-Star Wrestling today. Steve Stack here at ringside along with Rapido Rodriguez on the Spanish Network. We're at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio. Kamala has the big cat in the corner. Fighting, telling the referee something about Ladd. Looks like Ladd's going into the trunk. He may have a surprise for Kamala. Oh, he did. He came out of those trunks with something, went right into the midsection. Ladd back with it again. You can see that the big cat has something. This by Ernie Ladd knocks Kamala around into the corner. Ladd goes after him, rakes those fingers down the back. Well, if you root for good guys and bad guys, who would you root for in this one? It's hard to tell. And I think the fans are rooting for the big cat, Ernie Ladd. You can see Ladd choking Kamala as he has him in the corner. The Ugandan giant, as Spidey, his manager, yelling in. Ernie Ladd has the thumb ready. Right to the throat of Kamala. Ladd with the fingers to the eyes. Boy, look at the size of this Ernie Ladd. Look at the size of Kamala, 411 pounds. The big cat, 350-something. Big Cat said he put on some weight for this big match and also to be in that battle royal, which will be coming up later on here today on Texas All-Star Wrestling. Kamala. Ooh, that was to the throat. I believe Kamala made his way in here to San Antonio today from Chicago. where he and Friday were last night. Ernie Ladd coming in from somewhere in Louisiana. Look at Kamala. They have come from around the world to be here at the Freeman Coliseum for the Battle of the Alamo 85. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Two heavyweights. And I mean heavyweights. Oh, Ladd stomping the bare feet of the Ugandan giant Kamala. Oh, he does it again. Look at Friday coming up on the apron. Ladd knocks him off. And then he goes right back to Kamala. You can see Kamala going back to the ropes, but Ernie Ladd comes right with him. Ladd whips him across the ring. Oh, and Ernie Ladd knocks him down. Oh, it's 411 pounds laying down on the mat. You're looking at Friday, the manager of Kamala. Kamala comes back with a couple chops. Ladd with a forearm. Boy, when you get hit from either one of these guys, you feel it, I'll tell you. Oh, I believe, yes. Friday from outside. Tripped Ernie Ladd. The Ugandan giant come flying in over at 411 pounds, and then now he puts the big chop. Here goes Kamala, bouncing off the ropes and flying through the air again, and here it is. 1, 2, 3, and Kamala, ladies and gentlemen, Kamala comes up the victor here over the Big Cat, Ernie Ladd, as Friday, the manager of the Big Cat, tripped Ernie Ladd, the manager of the Ugandan Giant, tripped Ernie Ladd and got Ladd down. And then Kamala, as you look at him going up on the top rope, he's not finished yet. Big forearm to the back of the one-man gang. Oh, the Bubba hit him that time. Tagging him onto the rope. One-man gang continues to come back. 4. Oh, another one to the top of the head. Big Bubba shakes it off. The gang hits him again. Oh, and Bubba with a forearm. Knocks the one-man gang back. He does it again. Another powerful forearm for Bubba. Knocks the one-man gang into the corner. Big Bubba laid him in. He grabs the one-man gang, whips him into the turnbuckle, catches him with an elbow, knocks him onto the rope. Look at the crowd yelling for Big Bubba. Here comes the gang off the rope. Oh, they run into each other. Neither man going down. Shows you how powerful they are. Side headlock by Bubba. The gang picks him up and takes him back. The one-man gang picks up Big Bubba, drops him back. A one-man gang with a kick down. Formed by the one-man gang, but Bubba comes in with a bear hug. Talk about big arms. He's got them all the way around. With that bear hug from in front, it's Big Bubba. Let's see what the one-man gang can do here as Big Bubba has the bear hug clamped on. Big Bubba. Wait a minute, here comes Killer Brooks. Killer Brooks with a chain. Killer Brooks is in with a chain. That's going to be a disqualification. There's a bell sounding. The one-man gang gets rid of the referee. Now Brooks is taking a chain. Here comes somebody. That is, I think, Nick Tedeschi. Here comes Shawn Michaels, Paul Diamond. They're going after the gang. Brooks come in. The gang comes out of the ring. Big Bubba got clobbered by Killer Tim Brooks. And Big Bubba is going to have his hand raised in victory. Brooks, as he come running out, he had the chain and he got the one-man gang disqualified. So it is Big Bubba. Big Bubba, the winner over the one-man gang on a disqualification interference from Killer Brooks. Stay tuned, because more Texas All-Star Wrestling will continue right after this. Wrestling in Austin on Sunday, October the 20th at 8 p.m. Such stars as the one-man gang, Big Bubba, Iceman, King Parsons, Brian Adias, Jack Victory, Killer Brooks, and other great wrestling stars will be there. There'll be a 12-man battle royal plus 5 other great matches. Advance tickets at the Austin Food Market. And don't miss Texas All-Star Wrestling and World-Class Wrestling combined Sunday, October the 20th, Austin City Coliseum. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Masked Mysterious Hoods, the Texas Tag Team Champions. They're also scheduled to wrestle here on television today. But first, we're going to see what we can find out about the Hood. First of all, we'll talk to what I believe is Hood number 1. And Hood number 1, we'd like to know just about where the Hoods come from.
Well, let me tell you, Steve Stack, it's none of your business, and neither is your business, Rapido, on where we come from. All you got to know is that we came to Texas, and we got the Texas Tag Team titles from the so-called American Force.
Well, you won't tell us where you come from. I just want to know, maybe you'll tell us why you hide underneath those masks.
Well, it's very obvious, Steve. If me and my brother were to remove our masks, then all the ladies in the state of Texas would probably leave their own men because we are two handsome individuals. So rather than create havoc in the state of Texas and increase the divorce rate, we decided to don the mask and keep everybody happy.
Well, let me go over here and talk to Hood number 2 and see if I can get anything out of Hood. Hood number 2.
Wait a minute, Steve Stack. You don't ask Hood number 2 anything. I'm the captain here, and I do all the talking. His talking's done in the ring, and I've told you once, and I'll tell you 1,000 times. You want to talk business? We'll talk business. Don't get into no personal issues. That goes for you too, Rapido.
Well, Hood number 1, and we'll just be doing our talking to you. I know you're scheduled for a match here later today. In fact, it's coming up right after this Texas All-Star Wrestling close-up. You're not wrestling the American Force, and American Force claims you keep running from them. You don't want to put those titles on the line.
We're not running from anybody. Is that understood? And you tell those Mexican people in their language, because I can't speak Spanish, hey, we don't run from nobody. We got an open contract anywhere in the state of Texas. It just happens to be that the Force was a little late signing on today's show to meet the Masked Hood.
I know, so also other areas of the state of Texas, you refuse to get in the ring with the American Force.
It's not a question of refusing to get in the ring with the American Force. First, you have to prove to us that you're worthy of a title shot. Hey, we did the same thing. We had to fight you in the singles match. We had to beat you in the tag match. Then we finally got the title match after we beat not only one tag team that night, two premier tag teams, the Fantastic and the American Force.
You did not beat the Fantastic. They didn't show up.
Was our hand raised in victory at the Battle of the Alamo, or was it not, Steve Stack?
It was, because they didn't show up.
Wait a minute, Steve Stack and Rapido. The only reason they didn't show up is they found out they had to wrestle the Hood. They've seen us on TV. They've seen what we're all about. And the fact of the matter is, they got scared.
Okay. I know you guys have wrestled around the country and you've been held different titles. But the Texas Tag Team titles were pretty prestigious belts, and there's a lot of questions of how you guys won these belts and the way you retain the title. Seems like chairs have a lot to play in it.
Well, it was the Battle of the Alamo, was it not? And when you come into battle, you got to be ready to fight and take measures to win. So me and my brother took it upon ourselves to take a little added measure and do what we had to do to win, because our daddy told us, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
You're always talking about your daddy. I don't know whether you're talking about your real father or you're talking about Madril.
Well, you can call him our real daddy because he is our advisor and he is the master of disaster, and we are perfect examples of what he has created. But we are now considered Devastation Incorporated, because that's all we do is wreak havoc over all the tag teams
So for us to stand in line with the names on the dotted line, because we're ready anytime you are.
Well, the American force has already wrestled today here on Texas All-Star Wrestling, and you guys are going into the ring in just a few moments. Do you have a special message that you're going to try to send out in this match?
The message is very, very simple, and you listen to me, Rapido, so you can tell all those Mexican people. The message is that we will tear apart any tag team that steps in the ring with the Hood, simply because we are stronger, we are bigger, we are faster, and we're a whole lot smarter than the average tag team. And the belts tell us that, because we got them, and everybody else wants them. But how does it feel to want, people? How does it feel to want?
Well, there you have, ladies and gentlemen, the masked mysterious Hood. Thank you for coming by.
I'm sure it's been all your pleasure, Steve. And you too, Rapido.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because the Hoods are going into the ring for their match here on Texas All-Star Wrestling right after this.
And back in the day, I've made a few. I've had my back in my bed, but I got
One fall with a 10-minute time limit. First in this non-title match, the reigning Texas State Tag Team Champions from parts unknown with a combined weight of 460 pounds, the Hoods. And their opponents this evening at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Rudy Gonzales and Greg Gonzales. One fall, 10-minute time limit, a non-title match.
Texas Tag Team Champions, the Hood in the ring. It is Hood number one, I believe, is starting against Rudy Gonzales. Al Madril's back.
That's right, Dave. My Hood's the champions. You better tell, every time you mention the Hood's name, you tell these people that they're the champions.
Now Gonzales flips the Hood and gets him with a hip toss. Gonzales has him down. There's a drop kick. Knocks him onto the rope. Rudy Gonzales in with another drop kick. And the Hood shuts him down with those forearms.
That's right, Stag. This is the greatest team in professional wrestling today. And the American force will never get those belts back. Never.
Coming up later on, Chavo Guerrero against the Golden Boy for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship.
That's right, Chavo Guerrero. I tell you what, Chavo Guerrero, I'm always listening to the monitor, and I want you fans to know, like I said already, I've got a little surprise for Chavo Guerrero. He's finally going to pay for this hand that's been broken. That's none of your business, Steve. Don't be asking me that.
I mean, you keep saying that. All night you said
don't be bugging me or anything like that. It's none of your business. It's none of these fans' business. You're just going to be just like them. You're going to have to wait and see what I'm going to do to him.
Well, I'm sure you don't have a crystal ball. You just can't stand there and tell me that Chavo Guerrero's not going to win. I feel like he'll easily handle the Golden Boy.
Oh, easily, right? You're taking the Golden Boy a little too lightly then. But I tell you what, Mr. Guerrero, you hurt me. You broke my hand. You thought you were going to put me out of professional wrestling, and I'm still wrestling today. But what I'm going to do to you, baby, you're going to be out of wrestling for quite a while.
Oh, the Hood taking care of Rudy Gonzales. Gonzales started quick, but the champions show why they are champions.
That's right. Like I told you time and time again, these are the only team right now that have beat two top teams in the world today. The American Force and the Fantastics have beat them both in one night, and now they are the People's Tag Team Champions.
Gonzales in the corner. The Hood begins to pound him. I think that's Hood number one again. Whipped into the turnbuckle. Out of the way got Rudy Gonzales. And it was a Hood going in with a shoulder, and it's Greg Contreras in the ring. Greg Contreras. Look at those Hoods, double teaming.
That's right. That's what it takes, baby, a double team. Because the Force do it, and everybody other team does it. And this is the greatest team in pro wrestling today, Stack. Look at that. They know every move. They wrestle every move. They make every move as a team.
Well, they dropped him across that top rope. There's that backbreaker. Oh, there's the other Hood with those fists doubled up with that hammer coming on to Greg Contreras. And ladies and gentlemen, the Hood, the Texas Tag Team Champions, win it quickly as they annihilate Rudy Gonzales and great concern.
What did I tell you, Steph?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you, people? The Hoods are the greatest team in the world in professional wrestling today. They beat them all. Hoods, come up here, guys. Come up here. This is the greatest team in the world today, Stack. You know it, and the people know it. Some of you, brother, you guys tell them all about it.
Did you see Stack, what we did to these two boys? Well, that's just an example of what we're going to do to every team out here. And that includes you, American Force. You want a part of the Hood? Well, come on, baby. You just start on that dotted line. And not only are we going to beat you, but we're going to humiliate you because the titles are going to stay around. The belt right around our waist, and we're never going to lose because it ain't going to happen because we are the superior tag team, Stack. You better get your road work done, Daddy. We're ready for you. Come on, get it, the belt.
The Texas Tag Team Champions, the Hood. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because the $100,000 Battle Royal is coming up with the 20th 8 o'clock starting time main event. It's a big Battle Royal with all the wrestlers on the program coming back for the Battle Royal over the top rope to the floor to be eliminated. Last man left. The winner, the Austin City Coliseum Battle Royal, a big payoff for that. But before then, you'll see Big Bubba from Texas All-Star Wrestling in the ring to meet from Halstead Street, Chicago, Illinois, and world-class wrestling, the one-man gang. Iceman King Parsons comes into Austin to battle it out with the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. Brian Diaz will take on Jack Victory. Other great matches. Advance tickets on sale at the Austin Food Market. Be sure you get those tickets early and get yourself a great seat for world-class and Texas All-Star Wrestling together right here at the City Coliseum in Austin. It all begins at 8 o'clock on Sunday, October the 20th. Remember, it's a combination of world-class and Texas All-Star Wrestling right here at the state capitol. You don't want to miss it. Well, Big Bubba, you won the Battle of the Alamo $100,000 Battle Royal in San Antonio. Big Battle Royal in Austin. I know you'd like to win that big check also, but before then, you meet the wild man from Halstead Street in Chicago and world-class wrestling star, the one-man gang.
That's right. He's big, and he's probably one of the toughest men in professional wrestling today. And let me tell you something, one-man gang. I don't forget what happened at the Battle of the Alamo. And when we get in the ring here in Austin, it's going to be you and me, toe-to-toe, trading those big, huge punches. But let me tell you something. Like in war, when the smoke clears, we'll see who the truly biggest, strongest man in professional wrestling really is. You or me. We'll see.
That's Big Bubba, ladies and gentlemen. He's going into the ring to meet the one-man gang in that big main event. Plus, all the wrestlers coming back for the over-the-top rope to the floor Battle Royal. One man left. He's the winner. Advance tickets on sale at the Austin Food Market. Coliseum for the Battle of the Alamo, 85, 25-man, $100,000 winner-take-all Battle Royal. We're going to show you the way they come into the ring and highlights of the match. Here it is, the Battle Royal. Top rope goes. No, he didn't go. That looked like Chavo Guerrero. He's battling with Dory Funk Jr. There goes Golden. Golden has been thrown out. The one-man gang and Killer Brooks are over there with Big Bubba. Here goes Dory Funk. He's out. Dory Funk Jr. has been eliminated. Dory Funk Jr. is gone. Ox Baker has Bill Veasey. There goes Veasey. And Baker gets flipped over. As he was proud of himself. There goes Chavo Guerrero. He scissors DiBiase. DiBiase and Guerrero both gone. Here goes Nick Janiski. And we're down to, what, 4. Got Casey, Killer Brooks, Big Bubba, and a one-man gang. It's Big Bubba and a one-man gang battle. Killer Brooks and Scott Casey. Everybody else has been eliminated. One of these men will win $100,000. Who's going to be the champion at the Battle of the Alamo 85? Big Bubba still hooked up with a one-man gang. Casey with Killer Brooks. The gang over there now after Casey. The gang and Brooks take Casey, and no, they don't eliminate him. Brooks is right there, and now they get rid of Casey. So it's a one-man gang. And Killer Brooks against Big Bubba. They're both pounding on Bubba. They have teamed up here. Remember what they did earlier to Big Bubba. The fans are yelling for Bubba. The one-man gang. Killer Brooks. The Battle of the Alamo 85. Bubba begins to fight back. Here's Brooks. Bubba's big, but he's fighting two big men. Bubba knocks Killer Brooks down. Bubba forearms the one-man gang. Another one. Bubba has the one-man gang. He got rid of it. He goes after Brooks now. The one-man gang is up on the apron. The one-man gang has a chain. It's the one-man gang choking Bubba with a chain. Brooks is in there. It's Brooks and Bubba, the last two men left. The gang is not left. Is punishing Bubba. Here comes Brooks. Oh! Killer Brooks! Killer Brooks! Look out! Big Bubba! Big Bubba, listen to this crowd. They're going wild. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the trophy, Sports Director KMOL TV, George McKenzie. There you go, George. Nice to see you. Okay, good to be here. Bubba, $100,000, but someday that $100,000 is going to be spent. You'll still have this to look at and know that you won the greatest event in the history of pro wrestling. Congratulations to the winner of the 85 Battle of the Alamo, Big Bubba. Thank you very much, George. Big Bubba. $100,000 is all yours. It's a lot of money, Steve, but I want to thank everybody that was here because I worked hard for you guys. For you guys. It's a lot of money, but you guys, the important one, you guys. Wrestling together here at the City Coliseum in Austin on Sunday, October the 20th, 8 o'clock starting time. There's going to be a big battle royal with all the wrestlers on the program in that battle royal. Over the top rope to the floor to be eliminated. Last man left, the winner. Before then, from Halstead Street, Chicago, the one-man gang makes his way into the City Coliseum to battle it out with Big Bubba. The Golden Boy, Mike Golden with Fantasy in his corner, take on Iceman King Parsons. Jack Victory will battle out with Brian Adias and other great matches and other great stars. Advance tickets on sale at the Austin Food Market. And that action all begins at 8 o'clock on Sunday, October the 20th, City Coliseum in Austin, Texas All-Star Wrestling. Big Bubba against a one-man gang.
That's right, Steve. Gang, I don't care what it takes to beat you, but I'm going to put you down, brother. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to take that battle royal. And I hope you're still in shape to do it because I'd like to beat you again for that second time and toss you to the third row.
That's in Austin's City Coliseum. It's world-class wrestling and Texas All-Star Wrestling together on Sunday, October the 20th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening, one fall with TV time remaining for the United States Heavyweight Championship. The challenger taken to tonight by his beautiful valet, Fantasy, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing 245 pounds, the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. And introducing the defending U.S. heavyweight champion from El Paso, Texas, weighing 220 pounds, Chavo Guerrero, for the U.S. heavyweight championship.
gentlemen, we've been telling you about this match all night long, and now we've come down to it. You see the beautiful gold belt in the ring? That's signifying the U.S. Heavyweight Championship held by Chavo Guerrero. He puts it on the line against the Golden Boy, Madril.
Right, but see, Chavo Guerrero has got something coming to him tonight, Stack, and he don't even know about it. But I know about it, and I'm going to put him out of wrestling.
That's the words of Madril, who's been up here with us all evening long on Texas All-Star Wrestling. You see the Golden Boy prancing a little bit. Miss Fantasy is at ringside.
That's right, Steve. She's probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen to come out of Oklahoma.
Nice arm drag. Whoa, did the Golden Boy throw him across the ring? He claims he's going to put that belt around his waist as he looks up here at us.
Was that or was not a nice move there, Steve Stack?
Nice quick move, but Chavo Guerrero comes back with one of his own. As we watch this match, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that next week, we're going to give you a look at a tag team that terrorized the state of Texas. I would have to say they were the toughest team ever in the state of Texas, and they're coming back. The Sheepherders.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I wrestled with Sheepherders many, many times. They are tough. They are wild. But the Hoods are the Texas Tag Team Champions.
The Sheepherders. A look at them next week right here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. Back to the U.S. Heavyweight Championship match. Chavo Guerrero, who won the championship with an exciting victory over Ted DiBiase at the Battle of the Alamo 85 with a hammerlock on the Golden Boy. The Golden Boy has a leg over that bottom rope. The referee, Fred Sinclair, says break.
You know what, Steve? I don't understand about these people here in Texas. Chavo Guerrero is wrestling exactly like he did when he was my partner, and now everybody likes him, and I don't understand that.
What do you mean he's wrestling exactly like? I don't see him using any cast or anything like that.
Yeah, but how did he win the match? How did he get the match? And how did he win this match by DiBiase? He pulled the trunk.
If he pulled the trunk, you're the only one that saw it. Chavo Guerrero holding on to the head of the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. Remember, the USA Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Chavo Guerrero, the champion, defending against the Golden Boy, Mike Golden. Fantasy yelling into Golden. Look at Guerrero. Oh, the Golden Boy has got to be hurting right here. Chavo has the legs locked. Pulls back on the arm. Golden Boy working his way over to where Miss Fantasy is. I think the Golden Boy wants to slide underneath that bottom rope and get himself a break. And has he made it? Yes, he does. That's about the only way the Golden Boy was going to get out of that, is work his way to the rope.
Oh, you think so, right, Stack? You know all about professional wrestling. All you know how to commentate. You've never been in the ring. There's a lot of moves. He was using a little bit of strategy.
The strategy it was. It got him a break from Chavo Guerrero. The referee, Fred Sinclair, now watches as coming up with a hammerlock is the Golden Boy. He's going to... Oh, he scissors that arm.
Hey, Golden Boy knows a lot of moves and a lot of tricks, baby. He's put a lot of guys out with that figure four leg lock, and you know that, Stack. And that same hole applied to the arm is just as painful.
Like you can snap that arm and pull it out of his shoulder and break it at the elbow. Golden Boy holding on to the hammerlock. I want to keep reminding the U.S. Heavyweight Championship on the line. Chavo Guerrero defending against Mike Golden. Chavo's first title defense in the state of Texas.
That's right. He is the champion, Stack, and if anybody deserved a title shot, it was me. I deserve to be in there with Chavo Guerrero. I should be the champion right now by all means. The fans know it, and everybody else knows. The promoter knows it. That's why he put Guerrero in there.
Guerrero gets the Golden Boy coming out of the corner, flipped him high in the air. The referee is telling Chavo Guerrero to open up the fist. I think it was the Golden Boy complaining. I didn't see Chavo use a fist.
Oh, of course you wouldn't, Stack. You probably live with him and you ride with him all the time. But I'll tell you what, Chavo Guerrero can be just as vicious as anybody else. How did I break my hand? Explain to the people that.
Well, you are wearing a cast on that left hand as we pick up Chavo Guerrero bouncing off the rope at an elbow, knocks him down.
Why don't you change the subject, Stack? Why don't you tell these people how I broke my hand? The bell rang, we had won the match, and you attacked me after the match was over. Tell them that.
Why don't you tell me what surprise you got for Chavo Guerrero?
Just hold your horses, Steve, and you'll see in a minute. That's none of your business.
Well, that's the Golden Boy going outside the ring. He's taking Chavo with him. He's going to wrap that leg around the steel post to support the building over there, and it's close to that ring post. And what the Golden Boy's doing is softening that leg up so he put the figure 4 leg lock on.
Hey, you're finally learning something, school. What's your name, Steve? You went to school, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you what, you're right, he is doing that. Because once he puts that figure 4 leg lock, we're going to have a new champion.
Mike Golden going after the U.S. Heavyweight Championship held by Chavo Guerrero. Golden dives in there with an elbow. Chavo Guerrero has got to be feeling a lot of pain in that right leg.
He's going to be feeling a little more pain in a minute back when I get through with him.
Here we go. Golden trying to lock that figure 4 leg lock on. Guerrero has hold of the hair. He had hold of the hair, and he takes the fist and knocks him out.
Thank you very much. 2 illegal moves.
Well, that leg is really hurting. That's the right leg of Chavo Guerrero. Now he comes up swinging. Chavo Guerrero with a fist. Chavo Guerrero with another fist. He lays one into the jaw. Down goes the Golden Boy.
That's right, Steve. That's 1 hair pulling and 3 fists.
Big chop from Chavo Guerrero. He takes the Golden Boy. Lifts him into the rope. Gets a knee high up in the air, and down goes the Golden Boy. But I believe Chavo hurt himself. The champion may be hurt.
That's right. He's still hurt from Golden Boy working over on that leg.
There's a big suplex from Chavo Guerrero. He covers up Golden. It could be all over, and Golden kicks out at the count of 2. Chavo Guerrero defending his U.S. title here against Mike Golden on Texas All-Star Wrestling at the Wrestlathon, San Antonio, Texas. Steve Stack and El Madril at ringside.
That's right, Stack. I'll tell you what. I think we're going to have a new champion. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But I got a surprise for Guerrero, and this match ain't over yet.
Here we go for the figure 4 leg lock again. Guerrero knocks him off, knocks him into the corner. There's a big chop. Guerrero's going to whip in. Oh, it's reversed. It's reversed. And it's Guerrero going in over the top. He flips. He rolls. He comes up with Golden. He hooks him. He's got him down. Wait a minute. El Madril is taking off. El Madril is going into the ring. El Madril is going into the ring. Oh, Golden is holding. Madril. Oh, Chavo ducked. Chavo ducked. Chavo ducked, and down went the Golden Boys. He got shot. Wait, Madril's waving. He must be calling the hoods out. Madril has got to be waving. Wait, who is this? Who is this? Oh, I've never seen this big man before. He's got a Russian shirt on. He is holding Chavo Guerrero. Oh, the flame. Oh, the fire. The fire. El Madril throwing the fire in the face of Chavo Guerrero. Guerrero really in the back. The big Russian, whoever he is, putting the boost to Chavo Guerrero. Here comes Rudy Gonzales. He's thrown out. Here comes Dragon Test. Look at this Russian. He's just cleaning out. Here comes Nick Tedeschi. Chavo Guerrero has been burned. Tedeschi thrown over the top rope. Guerrero. There goes the referee. Here comes the American force. Boy, Madril and the Russian. Rudy Gonzales is back up. I don't know who this Russian is or what he's doing helping El Madril. I thought he was signaling for the hood. Then the fire. Wait a minute. Here comes Big Bubba. Here comes Big Bubba. Madril sees him. The Russian sees him. And they're gone. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Chavo Guerrero has been burned. He's in the ring. He's got some help now, and I don't know who come out to help El Madril. Chavo Guerrero has been burned. He retains his title on a disqualification. Rapido and I are going into the dressing room and see if we can figure out what's going on. Well, Rapido and I have made it into the dressing room. We're waiting for El Madril. Rapido, I don't understand what happened. What's the matter with El Madril?
Desgraciado se lo debe la afición, igual más que se cuide.
El Madril come out here with the... Well, we've got some questions we'd like to ask you and settle. What is this? You using the fire on Chavo Guerrero championship?
I told you, Stack, and I told you people, listen to me right now. The Chavo Guerrero, I have something up my sleeve, baby, and that's just the beginning. So we got rid of Chavo Guerrero now, champion or no champion. And you know who's next? That drugstore cowboy, everybody's so-called favorite, Scott Casey. Well, Scott Casey, you don't know what I got up my sleeve next. And Big Bubba, you want something? Well, look what I got for you, Big Bubba. This man don't back down from nobody. He's the toughest man out of Russia. And he's here for one reason, baby. Big Bubba. So I'll tell you what, Stack. You bring me Scott Casey. You bring me Big Bubba. You bring me anybody. This is only the beginning. Only the beginning.
Look at this wild thing here.
Don't worry about him. He's the meanest, toughest wrestler ever to come out of Russia. And he's here for one thing, the American dollar, baby. And this man here is going to take care of everybody. So you people beware. This is only the beginning. Fire is nothing, because there's fire, rain, and thunder. And I'm coming against Casey, or I'm coming against Bubba, or your mama, I don't care who.
Hell, Madril, I still can't believe.
Hey, if you don't like it, you get out of here, or we got a little surprise for you too, sir.
Rapido, let's get out of here.
Yes, sir. Look at it, pero de Dios. Look at it,
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,